can't be fucked with, no. Ho, you can't touch this, ayy. Bitch, I do rich shit, huh? My money thick, ayy. Walk with a limp, huh? I'm on some pimp shit, ayy. He say you all about money.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Simply Mimi, and I am back with another video. Okay, so guys, you know I've kind of been like traveling a bit this summer, so I kind of been MIA, just spending time with family, you know. So as you can tell by the title below, this is just like a suggested Netflix list. I see a lot of time people always asking what's good on Netflix now, like what's some good suggestions or whatever, so you guys can use this list at your own discretion. You don't have to watch this. This is just a list of shows that I watch, and you may be interested, you may not. You can watch if you want to. If you don't, that's cool too. I just thought it'll be cool to just like put some shows out there, give people like ideas of like what kind of shows to watch on there or whatever, because people think Netflix actually has more shows, like good shows, than movies, my opinion. But yeah, I watch a lot of shows on there. I watch Netflix more than TV, so I pretty much watch almost everything on there. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, show number 1, All American. Now that is a good show. I think mostly everybody kind of discovered the show after it got on Netflix, but like the show actually came on last October, because I remember it when it first came out. I started watching it when it first came out. But it's basically like this show centered around football or whatever, and this boy Spencer, his dad left him when he was young, but he never knew the reason why. His mama never told him. But come to find out, his dad actually left because his mom had an affair with Coach Baker, and he didn't know. Well, I don't want to give too much out because you really got to like watch the show to understand it. But yeah, it's a good show. Just watch it. It's actually great. But most of everybody has already watched it. But yeah. Number 2, When They See Us. That actually is a good, I don't know if I would call it a show, but that's like a good series, I would say, because it's only like 4 parts. If I remember, I watched it like when it first came out, so I think it's only like 4 parts. But yeah, it's about these 5 guys, the Central 5, I guess you would say. They was wrongly convicted. I don't remember it. It was like back in the 1900s though. Like, yeah, I'm tripping. But yeah, they was wrongfully convicted about a white jogger woman or whatever. But it's actually pretty good, and I know most people have probably watched it already because it's been in the news since it came out. Like, it been all over social media and everything. So, but yeah, in case everybody, the people who hasn't watched it, it's actually a good like story or whatever, because like they didn't deserve it. They honestly didn't. But okay. Number 3 is Money Heist. Oh my gosh, that is like one of my favorite shows to watch. Part 3 actually just came out like probably like 3 weeks ago. I binge watched the whole part 3 like the day it came out. So yeah, it's basically about a group of people getting together and like coming up with plans to rob banks. Everybody was gathered individually by the professor, and everybody had a certain part to play. They gave them like they couldn't use their real names, and then everybody in the circle couldn't know like personal information about each other or whatever. So yeah, and they ended up stealing a lot of money. I think they ended up robbing the Bank of Spain or something like that. But yeah, that's a good show. Definitely gotta check that out. Number 4, Jane the Virgin. Jane the Virgin is actually pretty good. I started watching it when it first came out like years ago. But yeah, it's basically like a short version. It's basically this virgin who vowed to remain a virgin until marriage or whatever, I believe. But yeah, she ended up going to the doctor for something, but the dude, the doctor mistakenly interjected like her brother's sperm into Jane by accident, because I believe that she was drunk or something like that. But yeah, and so Jane ended up pregnant without ever having sex. So yeah, kind of crazy. But yeah, number 5, Riverdale. That's one of my favorite shows. It's basically, it's kind of hard to sum up Riverdale when you think about it though. But yeah, it's about basically drama in this small town called Riverdale. But yeah, the first season is kind of centered about Jason. It's kind of centered around Jason Blossom's death. So yeah, they trying to figure out who killed him. Why would somebody kill him? I think he died at the creek or something like that. But yeah, so definitely go check that out. It's actually a good show. Number 6, The Flash. I actually like The Flash, one of my favorite shows. Yeah, it's basically about this forensic scientist who got superpowers due to the accelerator explosion or whatever. But once you get deeper into the show, it shows that it was destined for him to get those powers, even though at the beginning he kind of thought he got his powers by accident. But he used his powers to help the city. He a speedster. Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's basically superhero Marvels, you know. So yeah, okay, this kind of may seem weird or whatever, but I actually like this show. It's called The Santa Clarita Diet. It's on Netflix. I guess I'm saying it right, but yeah, it's starring Drew Barrymore. She her and her husband are like real estate agents or whatever, but one day she just wake up out the blue and ended up killing somebody, and she ate them like a zombie. She was like dying on the inside or whatever. But yeah, she just started eating people out of nowhere. I know, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, it's definitely a good show. You guys should definitely check that out. Okay, number 8, Insatiable. Yes. Oh my god, I love that show. It's starring Debbie Ryan, and she basically she was basically like fat all her life, and so she got bullied or whatever, and so she was leaving out the store one night for something had happened. I can't remember. It's like way like I watched this some months ago, but something had happened and she was like down, and so she ended up going to the store, and so a homeless man was trying to take her food or something like that, and so she ended up, I believe, if I can remember, she ended up hitting the homeless man, and he ended up suing her or something like that, or calling the cops. And so long story short, she ended up getting her mouth wired, and so like months later, while she had her mouth wired closed, I guess she wasn't eating, so she ended up like losing all her weight. She got fined, you know, and so the attorney, which was a pageant coach, ended up taking on her case, and he thought she was gonna be fat and everything, but when she popped up on the scene, the girl was slim fine. And so he was like, so he had like this dream of her doing pageants, It's actually a pretty good show. So she ended up competing in pageants and everything like that. So yeah, check that out. It's good. Number 9, Trinkets. This actually is a show one of my good friends put me on. It's actually dope. I actually mentioned this show in my last video with the twin/cousin tag. It's basically like these 3 girls who shoplift, who is in AA meetings for shoplifting or whatever, and they kind of become like best friends. Like they all from like different worlds, but they become like best friends and stuff like that. But as the story as it get deeper into the show, like secrets and stuff uncovered, and like secrets and stuff like problems that they deal with in each other's life bring them close together as friends. So yeah, it's kind of a really empowering show. So yeah. Stranger Things. Okay, when Stranger Things first came out, I tried to watch it, but like I guess it was because I really didn't understand. But this like when it first ever came out, and so I really never made it past like the first 15 minutes of the first episode. So after all these years, some told me, I was like, you know what? I just watched Stranger Things. I hear people talking about it all the time, so I was like, it's got to be a good show. So I decided I watched it. Like I really binge watched all seasons. Well, season 1 and season 2. The crazy part about it is, actually a friend told me to watch it because I was like, he told me, he was like, if you watch Stranger Things, I'll watch All American. I was like, deal, okay. So actually I watched it right on time because at the time I binge watched it, season 3 had just dropped. So yeah, and I was like, what? And I was like, that show is actually good. Like I like it. I'm literally waiting on season 4 like right now. Like I don't know, it took me so long, but I guess it's because like in the beginning the show really seems boring, but you gotta watch everything to fully understand it. Like the boring parts now, you just gotta watch it, but like it's completely worth it. Yeah, it's a good show. 12, The Umbrella Academy. Oh my god, yes, this my stuff. But yeah, it's basically about one day, a lot of women around the world got pregnant out the blue. So the man decided to basically like take all those kids in and like name them the Umbrella Academy because everybody had superpowers, the ability. And number 7, I believe, the girl that they all thought was just normal her whole life, she actually was not normal. She was the powerfulest of them all, and so she was basically an outcaster because she thought she didn't have powers. But it turns out the medicine that she was taking as a kid was to suppress her powers because her power could end like the world. Her power was the one to end the world. And so they all had to come together to figure out the threat that was in the world, but didn't know all along that it actually was their sister who was being coached into using her powers by this dude. I really don't remember. It was like so long ago since I binge watched, probably like a few months ago. But yeah, it's actually a really good show. Should check that out. Okay, so that was my whole list of my favorite shows. It wasn't the whole list, but it was kind of like a glimpse into like some of my favorite shows. Oh, and one of my latest favorite shows is Pose. Oh my god, I love Pose. I seen Pose when it first came out, but I never watched it. I just used to see it on FX and stuff like that. But it's actually like a good show. Yes. But I mean, it may not be some people seen, but I ain't gonna say what I was gonna say. But it may not be some people seen, but just check it out if you like it. You like it. If you don't, you don't. It's one of my favorite shows right now. I'm currently binge watching on season 2. Season 2 is out on TV, but like I'm basically like catching up. It come on Tuesday nights on FX. But yeah, it's basically about the LGBTQ community and how all the trials and tribulations they had to go to back in the 1980s and the 1990s, and how they, you know, transformed to get to where they are now, basically. Pose is not on Netflix, but if like, well, it's on demand or stuff like that. I would think it's online if you go online. So yeah, you basically, I wouldn't say you can find it anywhere, but just try like demand. Try demand, because that's why I found it on demand. And yeah, or like online or something like that. Basically, like if you look it up though, if you don't have, well, listen, if you don't have on demand, then just like look it up. Just look it up on Google, and then once you look it up on Google, it'll tell you where all you can find the show at. Like if it's on YouTube, you can pay for it on YouTube, or sometimes it's on Amazon. You actually can, like, if you have Fire Stick, you can watch it free on Amazon. I do that too, but or I'll watch it on my phone because I have a cable app, which is DirecTV. I have a DirecTV app. I watch it on my phone, or I have to like catch up. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notifications so you can be notified when I make a new post. And if you have any like video ideas you want to see me do, you can just comment on this video or whatever. And yeah, just give me video ideas, because I always need ideas, because I am a new YouTuber. There are limited videos that, well, not limited videos I can do, but like I just be needing YouTube video ideas. And I actually have a friend that does YouTube. Maybe we could do a collab or something like that soon. Yeah.
Ay, ay, walk with a limp, huh? I'm on some pimp shit. Ay, he say you all about money.